Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. Read it and weep. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 3000 BC. The album Dad AF. Don't you wish your girlfriend looked hot like me? My husband was just watching that reunion of the Pussycat Dolls video, and I could hear him, so I was like, don't ya, don't ya, don't ya, don't ya. I had to include that in here. How are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. I don't know where you are, but in the Midwest, in Indiana, where all of the famous YouTubers of the world are from, as if. I don't think there's any other. Well, John Green from the Vlog Brothers, he lives in Indiana. World famous author John Green. But in Indiana, it is cloudy and gray and cold. At least I wish we could get some snow, but there's no snow outside. So I thought, when in doubt, and it's cloudy and no snow and gray outside, and you have your coffee. Listen, this is just like we're sitting up in my kitchen, in Martika's kitchen, okay? Whenever I say that, there's always like one person that remembers that song, In Martika's Kitchen, Baby. It was a drag song back in the day. All the drag queens did that song. But anyway, back in the early 90s. Anyway, it's just like we're sitting up in Martika's kitchen and we're having a conversation. There's a hair in my hat, as always. So anyway, today we're going to talk about James Charles clickbaiting the internet. Was he not? Was it just a really creative, original idea? I'm going to let you guys tell me what you think. And also, the fact that a lot of fans are disappointed with Jeffree Star. And I want to talk about that as well. So, I actually have like 4 stories to talk about. So, I may make 2 videos today, but I'm not sure. I've been doing a lot of 2 videos a day. Have you noticed that? I may save it till tomorrow. We'll see. So, the first thing, where is my, I was like, where's my drama phone? But first I need some lippy. My friend back in the day, she always wore like this really bright red lipstick. Kind of like this, but not really. This one, like, well, you can't see, but like it hit the floor and it broke open. Anyway, so we used to always call her lipstick Lippy. So anyway, okay, let's get into this video. First things first, let's talk about James Charles. So James Charles put up this video yesterday. The video is called Recreating Instagram Filters Using Makeup. It currently has, it is number, okay, listen, I got new contacts. So now I need my readers to read things. So just get ready. It's a new day on YouTube for Peter Mon. I now have to wear my readers, okay, when I read like receipts and stuff like that. You truly know you are the old man of YouTube in the drama community when you have to wear your readers to wear receipts. And it's currently, let me hold it way out here, okay? It is currently number 8 on trending. Recreating Instagram filters using makeup. 1,077,000 views on it. And it is, hold on a second, and he has 74,000 likes and 3.2 thousand dislikes on this video. So it's kind of a pretty average James Charles video. Now, I have to tell you, when I saw this video go up, I thought to myself, okay, I hope this is kind of James in 2020. I hope he kind of like takes back some of the drama and turns it into something kind of funny, if that makes sense. Kind of like the lighthearted drama, not the serious drama, but the lighthearted drama, things that, you know, he's fallen under and things like that. And I hope he kind of like takes it back. Because I think that in my life has been one of the greatest lessons. Maybe not serious things that happened to me, but, you know, like, things that I've, you know, just stuff that happens to us to later look back on in life and laugh at, I think shows maturity. I think it shows growth. And I think most of you out there that have lived a little bit of life would respond to that positively and be like, yeah, this thing that I thought was really, really serious at one point, like I look back on it now and I just kind of laugh. So when I saw this, which I have to tell you what is so funny, is that, not that it matters and I'm not going to screenshot it and show it to you, but if you look underneath here, I don't know if you can see it, but the ad right underneath here is for Facetune too, which was the ad at the beginning of the video too, which I think is hilarious that this is an Instagram video. I thought, like, he didn't say in here that it was sponsored by Instagram, but it really felt like it was. But no, I don't believe that it is sponsored by Instagram. So anyway, unless he didn't disclose, which, I mean, a beauty influencer not disclosing, I can't imagine that. But no, he usually does disclose when it's a sponsored post or whatever. So anyway, Do you know the trick of what they do on Instagram? Do you know this? Is that they put hashtag, like if it's an Instagram story, they put hashtag ad, and they put it like, let's say if the lettering is all in white, or like they'll make it blue or whatever, if they have a blue hoodie on, then they'll put it down at the very bottom where you can, like, you hardly even notice that it says ad. Why does it matter? That's what I've never understood, is like, will people buy it less just because it's an ad that you're, I would still buy it if somebody really believed in it, you know? So anyway, James Charles came out with this video. Now, I have to tell you, I thought this video would be him kind of, because he has found kind of a sense of humor recently, I think. I thought this would be James Charles kind of poking fun at the fact that he got called out for this Louis Vuitton filter. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, if I find it and I still have the receipt, which I don't think I do, but if I do, I'll put it up here somewhere. James Charles got called out because he did this look on Instagram, and it was like of an eyeshadow, look that was like LVs, and people were saying, oh, this is a beautiful look, this is a beautiful look, and he didn't really say anything about it being an Instagram filter, right? He just let people believe that until later he got called out for it, that it wasn't actually a makeup look, that it was actually just a filter, right? So then he came out and he said it was a filter and all this kind of stuff. He kind of owned it. Well, I thought, because some time had passed, that this would be him, like he would lead the video by going into it and saying, you know, like, do you guys remember when I did the Louis Vuitton thing, blah, 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 whatever, you know, okay. And kind of make a joke of it and then go in and do this, these Instagram filters. He didn't do that. He didn't do that at all. He went in and just acted like this is a normal video that he just was sitting around one day and came up with this idea. And it's a cute video. It really is. He does 3 separate looks on there. He does like, the butterfly look is like the one. Anyway, what's interesting about this video, and somebody else noticed it too, is that I was going through here and I was reading because I wanted to see if anybody else thought that the Louis Vuitton look should have been mentioned. I will say this, whoever he has hired as, somebody called him Ryan, I don't know who that is, but whoever he has hired as a new editor is fantastic. The video is edited really, really well. Really, really well. It's really well done. It's really edited well. It's well done. It's edited. It's funny and it's cute, and it seems more of James' style, but it doesn't feel like whoever edited this video is stealing, like, you know, like for a while everybody did like the Antonio Garza videos. I think I even did a video talking about James doing that. Like everybody was taking Antonio Garza's editing style and recreating it. It's not that. It feels very individualistic to James and different, right? So it's a cute video, but I was really surprised that nobody else, not one person, I can't find one comment underneath here reference to the Louis Vuitton look whatsoever, okay? I mean, it was a big enough story that I thought somebody would talk about it, especially in a video where they're talking about like Instagram filters and stuff. But underneath here, somebody did say, this is my first time seeing the actual comment section on James Charles' YouTube, and I didn't see any hate comments, which I thought was interesting too, because if you go underneath the video, I mean, it's number 8 on trending. There's a lot of people that are watching it. It has 3.2 thousand dislikes. You'd think there'd be at least one negative comment. There's not one negative comment. Now, I can't imagine why that is, but I guess it just means that the public perception of James has completely changed. So, I don't know. You guys speculate and put it in the comment section below why you don't think there are any hate comments down there. And I don't know. I just, like, would be my piece of advice to James going forward. You know, James has gotten himself in the middle of some very, very serious drama. He's had friendships go awry with like Jeffree Star and Tati and things like that. I don't know that those are necessarily situations that we joke about, okay? I think that as we grow and we mature, and like if you don't know, like I said in my videos going forward, what I really like to do is kind of be a mix between like TMZ and ETV, as well as like the old school days of like Phil Donahue and Sally Jesse Raphael and Oprah. And so like, you know, kind of have a discussion, give some advice as well based on my own life experience. That's it, you know? And they don't have to take it, obviously. But to take some of the smaller drama that he's gotten himself into, you know, and kind of make fun of it or turn it into something positive, like the whole situation when he sang the national anthem and he said he just came up with it at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then these sisters, that group, the sisters, you know, that they were actually the ones that wrote it, and he did acknowledge them later and things like that. Like, that would be something that he could kind of turn into, like, he could shade himself, you know? And when we start learning how to shade ourselves and kind of laugh at ourselves first, I think it's acceptance of our mistakes of our past that we've made. And so I think that that would show some growth in James, and I actually think we will see that in the year to come. I hope so. I hope he's able to laugh at himself, you know? And a couple people in here commented even, because he does in the video kind of laugh at himself a little bit. It's like when you start to not take yourself too seriously, I think really other people can see, wow, like this person is growing. They're willing to accept the mistakes that they've made and move on. So that's the whole situation with James Charles. Do you think that he was clickbaiting the internet? I kind of felt like he did. I mean, because like I have to believe there are a lot of people that went to that video thinking that he was going to talk about the Louis Vuitton look, and he didn't. And in fact, I would have liked him to kind of recreate the Louis Vuitton look and show it, you know, and I don't know how he would have done that, but I would have liked to have seen that. So I think that would have been cool. And I think that James does have the abilities and the talent to show those kinds of things. So it would have been cool to see that. But this videos, he's doing better videos. I have to give him credit for that. So applause, James, on the videos that you're doing are more interesting, you know, as a viewer for me to watch. So congratulations on that. Okay, now let's talk about the Jeffree Star thing. Now, well, I guess since I'm referencing all these videos, I'll go in here and I'll reference this video as well. I saw that Spill Sesh had done a video, and Spill Sesh's video, hold on a second, I literally just watched it not too long ago, is called Jeffree Star Fans Are Upset. And when you go to, it has 2 pictures from Instagram on there. Okay. When I went to this video, and I am an avid Spill Sesh watcher, although I do think that Spill Sesh, do people think it's Morgan Adams? I do! Oh my god, I so do! It sounds just like her. But this is where I don't think it is that I don't think Morgan Adams needs the money to draw the video out to over 10 minutes. So, because every video is drawn out over 10 minutes so that they can put more ads in it. I'm just saying, okay? Like Peter Mon, I can barely fit my videos. My camera stops at 23.5 minutes or 23.7 minutes or something like that. If you watch my vlog, you know, it's like every 23.7 minutes, my camera just stops. Listen, I can't shut up enough, okay, to keep it under 10 minutes. But anyway, it's interesting to me whenever I watch these channels and they're all, and I'm not throwing shade. I'd probably do the same damn thing to throw in 15 ads too, okay? But they always make it 10 minutes plus. And her video today, I noticed, was like today was 10 minutes and 57 seconds, 11 minutes and 32 seconds, 10 minutes and 59 seconds, 12 minutes and 31, 11:07, 12:42. Get that drama, girl. Get it. Get your ads, okay? So anyway, and at the end of the video, she's like, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that Mitchell will learn from this? Do you think Mitchell will go back on tour? I don't know. Do you think? It's just like, okay, girl, this could have been a 6-minute video, seriously. And y'all are like, yeah, yours could too. I know my videos could so be 6 minutes. So Spill Sesh, I feel you, okay, gal? We're gonna have to aim at making us some 3- and 6-minute videos. I mean, that's how Jenna Marbles got so famous anyway, right? Was with her 6-minute Disney princess videos. Okay, so I go to the Spill Sesh video, which I love, and I'm watching it, and I thought it was gonna be about something else, which I'm gonna talk about in a second. Now, I had known what she was talking about, but I didn't know that fans were super upset about this. So apparently what happened was, okay, if you don't know, what you don't know is a lot. I got my glasses on. I did wear my glasses the last 2 days, and I still couldn't do math. But anyway, so anyway, Jeffree Star, you know, came out and he had announced that, or I think Mitchell came out on his Instagram story, Mitchell came out and said that this tour in Europe, this 10-day tour of like, I think it was like 4 dates or something like that, where they were gonna work with Tati Lashes, not to be confused with Tati Beauty or Glam Life Guru, but Tati Lashes, they were gonna do like a masterclass, right? And all these people had like booked hotels and travel and things like that, and then Mitchell came out and they canceled it because of personal issues, which we then found out was because of Jeffree Star and Nathan breaking up. Makes sense, right? Okay. Well, then Jeffree Star posted a picture here, I'll post it somewhere here, where he was in Idaho, and he said that it was something for, like, a creative, like he was going with Jeffree Star Cosmetics for creative day or whatever, okay? You can go watch Spill Sesh's video. I'll link Spill Sesh's video underneath here, give her credit where credit's due. So anyway, it was a well-done video. So anyway, so apparently people were really upset because they're like, okay, so you can go to Idaho for a Jeffree Star Cosmetics like creative team shoot or something like that, but you can't come to Europe. So then Jeffree Star, she's got all the footage in her video. Jeffree Star took to Instagram or Snapchat or whatever and said, listen, I was only in Idaho for a day. It was an hour-and-a-half drive. I don't want to be away from my dogs right now. Like, it's just me taking care of the dogs and at the house and stuff, and I didn't want to be away from the dogs that much. I totally understand that, okay? And I was kind of like, when I watched this, I thought, do fans not understand that, like, first of all, and Spill Sesh says this in her video, but I was already thinking it because, I mean, of course, why wouldn't you? Trust my opinion. Come on now! Anyway, So I'd love just to hang out with Spill Sesh. I mean, she's basically a cartoon. Don't you love cartoons? I don't. But anyway, Scooby-Doo maybe. Okay, but anyway, Richie Rich, I used to watch that back in the day. Oh my God, I loved it so much. What was his dog's name? Dollar. Okay, but anyway, listen, Saturday morning cartoons, if your kids are watching YouTube drama channels like Spill Sesh because they're cartoons and other drama channels that are cartoons, you better be worried that your child's going to end up like a drama channel like me. Okay, but anyway, so back in the day, what cartoons did you watch? List it in the comment section below. Nobody ever comments on the drama in my comment section. They always, like, if I say something like that, they're like, oh my God, I watch Richie Rich too. And then there was Richie Rich, you know, that was from the club party scene. Do you remember him? And then he came out and they had the clothing line, he and his boyfriend Trevor and all that kind of stuff. I thought it was really cool. But anyway, that was back in the I'm like falling down the Michael A-Leg, who is from the Party Monster. You know what I'm talking about? And now he has his own YouTube channel, okay? With discretion, maybe go watch that one. I'm just going to say. Anyway, so actually, Michael A-Leg from Party Monster is from South Bend, Indiana, where I'm from. He's about 3 hours north of me. So apparently, a lot of characters come from Indiana. Okay, me, John Green, and Michael A-Leg. Okay, so let's get into, how am I pulling Michael A-Leg into this video about Jeffree Star? All right, so people were upset because they were like, you went on this, and then Jeffree came out and he said, listen, I was gone for a half of a day versus going to Europe, okay? But when you're going through a breakup, are you anybody that wants to stand in front of a master class and you really want to entertain the masses? I don't think anybody would have wanted to see a Jeffree Star when he was like really devastated and had just gone through this breakup, okay? But I will say this. This is where the entertainment world is different than the normal world, right? Because I was like watching this and I was like, yeah, like if I had tickets to go see Jeffree Star and he and Nathan had literally broken up just 2 days before, I don't know that I really would want to go see that masterclass because Jeffree Star wouldn't be on top of his game. He wouldn't be funny. Everybody knows he's funny. She talks about that in her video too, right? But at the same time, right, like one of my things that I had to do back in the day, like one of my job responsibilities was I did a lot of speaking engagements, right? Like just because I went through something horrible did not mean the next day that I didn't have to get up in front of a crowd and speak. It was called a job responsibility. It was part of what I had to do. And yes, other people would have lost money had I not shown up to a speaking engagement. And I was thinking back on that and I was like, I showed up to speaking engagements at times that I was going through some really tough stuff in my life. So I don't know, there's two ways to look at it. I think in a situation like that, now they're giving full refunds, they're giving everybody their money back, but like she said in her video, people aren't getting their money back for like travel and hotels and things like that. But I don't know, maybe hotels and travel would be willing to reimburse them. I think sometimes, you know, some companies are willing to do that depending on the situation. It's just sad overall, isn't it? So I don't know. What do you think about all of that? You think he should have canceled the tour, the show, I was going to say. Do you not think he should have? I mean, the other thing is, like, he says in his thing, like, this would have been 10 days I would have been away from home, and I, like, literally just went through this. I'm telling you right now, like, I just don't know that, like, I could have been like, hey, everybody, how are you doing? Blah, 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 whatever, you know? I don't know. So I don't think it's anybody else's place, having just gone through this with losing my dog Pee-Pee. It is nobody else's place to tell somebody how to grieve or how to feel or what they're going through. And if at that moment Jeffree Star needed to cancel this tour, if he needed to cancel every tour for the next 6 months and say, I'm not putting out any makeup, I'm really not in the place or in the mind, and I don't really care if you guys are upset with me about it, then I think that's his prerogative. It's nobody else's place to tell somebody else how to grieve, whether that's the loss of a romantic relationship or a dog or a parent dying or losing a career or whatever you're going through in life. It is nobody else to tell somebody else how to grieve. So like I always say, be kind and be compassionate and classy in my comment sections when we're discussing this. But I do think, like, I think it would be nice if he like rescheduled it down the road when he was in a better spirits. But like his schedule is so crazy that he probably doesn't know when he's going to be available to do that. I thought what the story was going to be about, okay? I hope you've waited until 18 minutes and 32 seconds. I can't keep it under 10 minutes, I'm just saying. What I thought the story was going to be about is that he's been posting all these pictures of him in fur coats. And I had seen a lot of people saying like, okay, you have a vegan brand, yet you're wearing fur coats, right? And I actually had seen this one thing. If I can find it. I will put it up here somewhere. I don't know who put it together. I don't know whatever. But it literally was like showing the different fur coats and the fur slippers and the stuff that he wears and all that kind of stuff. Now, I know that some people don't have issues with fur. And a lot of people were saying like, well, I can understand if you live in a really cold environment, fur. And they were talking about fur related to leather and things like that. I am a vegetarian, okay? And I am not a political activist when it comes to vegetarianism and animal rights and all that kind of stuff. But I do feel pretty strongly about some of those things. I would have a really, really hard time wearing fur. But I also, I don't know that I would stop supporting somebody or buying their product just because they were in a picture with that. But it does make me kind of, in all honesty, look at them in a certain kind of way and be, I don't know, like, I struggle with that, right? So let me know what you think in the comment sections below. Do you have an issue with that? Like, I do think it's an issue that he has, and people are like, well, when you use a fur coat, I know this is gonna set off this huge discussion in the comment section. I should just not even mention it, but it's relevant, right? That people are gonna be like, well, when you use fur, you do this, you know, and this, and everything like that. People are gonna have all these things to say. But I think it's interesting that as a vegan brand owner, that he chooses to wear fur coats. I mean, he has to know that people are going to say stuff about it. He has to. And he literally just put up a picture on Instagram in this full-length fur coat. So I don't know. It's an interesting conversation. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Does it bother you? Could you care less? Do you have, no issues with it? Do you have issues with it? Do you think it's maybe not a great look? Like, what do you think about it? Put it in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.